Good evening, students. In the lesson number 33, we are going to talk about this position where we have a pawn, right? And what's happening here is that the black rook is really in a bad position. It is not active, right? So the question is, can white win this game? And the answer is yes, but not this way. It looks like that's a great move, right? Because you want to play checkmate. Well, what happens here is that after rook h7, when you play a move like rook h1 with the idea checkmate, then black has this little trick, check. And if you take the rook, the game is a stalemate. If you don't take the rook, right, if you play a move like this or king a5, doesn't really matter, then the rook goes down and now you are separated from the pawn, and without the support of the king, you cannot win this game, right? Even if you play something like this, there is nothing you can do. The game is a draw, right? The same if you play this move, king a5, the same thing happens because the king cannot join and you cannot win this game. Now, we know this trick. Look, this is a really nice trick. Everyone can make this mistake, play king b6. So the correct move is rook h1. You activate your rook, right? Now, of course, our idea is not to play rook h8 and charade. That's not what we want. But we want to bring the rook to the active position and then play king b6 and try to checkmate. Well, let's see two different moves. The first one, rook e7. What happens if the rook gets activated, right? Then the game is going to be a draw. Look, if rook can get from the side, check, 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 the game is going to be a draw. But look at that, rook h8, and now fantastic move, king b5, and the rook is trapped. It cannot move, right? And I mean, you are threatening. Well, there's no move. It's a zugzwang, right? So if the black plays king d6, then we play king b6 and attack the rook. And when the rook moves, now you play d7. You get the queen. So that's the one line. Let's see what happens after king c7, right? Then check. Again, pay attention how the activity of the rook is very important. And then we push the pawn, and now the king cannot get in front of the pawn or cannot get even close to the pawn. So this move is going to win the game, right? Because you cannot go all the way down and look for it checkmate, right? Sorry, what did I do here? Okay, we have to close this. You cannot play this because the a8 checkmate. I mean check, right? Queen. So that's what's going on here. Now, can black play any other move? Well, not really, because here after this move, the next one is rook c1. Look at again, activity of the rook, very important. Check, and then you get closer here and protect your king, and you are going to get the queen. Well, a nice endgame, right? So what did we learn from this endgame? That the activity of the rook and of course activity of the king is very important. Black has a big problem here because the black rook is in the corner. It is not active, it is passive, and that's why black is losing this game. If this rook would be somewhere else, then of course the game is a draw. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I'll come back for the position number 6 and 7. So see you. Bye bye.